welcome back to the UNH Stable. With us we have Ron Pierce, a student who is running for USGA president. Hi, Ron.
Hello, how's it going?
Going good. How are you?
I'm good. Getting ready to hit the stretch run of the elections starting on Monday, so I'm excited.
This is like the last bit, right?
Yeah, last bit. You see that stressful sigh of release coming out of me? Like, the last bit, 2 weeks.
So what is your platform? What do you want the students to know about you, and what are you going to bring to our campus?
Well, first of all, thank you for allowing me to come and talk to you guys.
No
Great privilege. I want to be as relaxed as possible. I don't want to go into this whole presidential dun 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 dun. Yeah, so I'm going to try to keep it as relaxed as possible. But when it comes to me deciding to run for USGA president, I really wanted to do it because I have a passion for going out and being of service to people and going around and really trying to help people in with whatever way I can. And it's a really big part of my life. And a lot of times people confuse service with, the person that's poor or the person that has no family or anything like that. That's not the case at all. Everybody in some form or another needs help. And a big thing that growing up throughout my life is I've been able to help not only poor people, but people that are just like me that come from stable households and, are middle-class citizens. Then I've been able to help them as well. So I pride myself on being able to help all types of people. And so when it comes to USGA, when I started getting involved with USGA, I just developed a great love for the diversity of USGA, number one, and how many different organizations and different styles of events that we can put on. And I made the decision, probably at the midway point of last semester, to say, hey, I really want to try to be president and see where I could take the university, because right now we're really growing. We're on an uptick right now, and more and more students are becoming more ambitious about creating organizations, and we're starting to get things are changing around campus. We have a new building going up, and there are a lot of issues that I feel as though I can really tackle. The biggest issue right now, from an organizational standpoint, is really space. Where can organizations have these events? We just got finished talking about Siglo before, and that's an awesome event that's about to go down next month. And honestly, it could be so much bigger if we just didn't have the quad, if we weren't regulated to the quad. And I think trying to explore avenues to have more places for organizations to have events is a big part of what I kind of want to accomplish. And being able to talk to different members of the administration, having a great relationship with Dean Johnson and working with President Kaplan on a number of different things throughout my college career, I think really sets me up in a great place to be able to be an effective USGA president.
Okay. Do you have any experience? Are you a senator? Different clubs? What's going on?
Yeah, I kind of left out my whole bio, so
I should have asked first.
It's fine.
I was like, tell me about your platform now.
Yeah, because we don't want to know about you. What are you gonna do? But I'm a music and sound recording major and a business management double major. As far as what I do, I'm currently the president of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP. Basically, that's an external body, and throughout history we've been known to be freedom fighters or civil rights leaders and all these different things. But in relation to this campus, one of the biggest missions that we try to accomplish is to get people to understand the necessity of NAACP. So we're not a bunch of radicals that are now racist and we want to black power. We're not about that on this campus. We're actually pretty diverse. It's not just African Americans that is on my executive board. We have Hispanics and some Caucasians that come out to our meetings. So we really try to be as diverse as possible. What we really push is inclusivity. I think I said it right. And understanding of diversity. So when it comes to that, I really fight and try to advocate for students around campus to understand all races, not just whites and blacks, but Hispanics and Asians and all different types of people that employ the university. So that's that. And also, I'm in my second year of being a resident assistant with the Music LLC. Some people around, so I've seen a lot of people, even in the studio, that have been my residents before. And with the Music LLC, it's really cool because as a freshman, I was in the Music LLC, so I've lived in Botman and Call for 3 years. and we've gotten to do a lot of really cool stuff. For example, last year we took the residents on a trip to New York where we got to see a Broadway show, The Phantom of the Opera, and that one was especially cool because we got to go backstage and see kind of all the equipment and the way it works. Sorry, Larry. But
It's one of my favorite shows.
yeah,
Right there.
and
Agreed.
And so in addition to doing that, we also went to a studio where Justin Timberlake recorded his 2020 album.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And so that was Alicia Keys' studio. So that one was really awesome because one of our residents actually was interning at the studio. So we got to check that out. In addition to that, we do a lot of different stuff like encourage the students to go to Symphony Orchestra downtown. We've actually taken the residents to Boston to go see the Boston Pops. And then a couple weeks ago, we went to Boston to hear Herbie Hancock speak at a lecture at Harvard. So we try to do a lot of diverse things with the program, and our advisor, Chris Reba, and Professor Haskell do a fantastic job with that. So that's my small involvement. Within USGA, we're continuing on with my life.
What life?
Yeah. What life, exactly. Okay. And so I'm a senator, and I serve on the budget committee and on the points committee. So I really have a lot of experience in how the USGA operates and kind of the behind the scenes happenings of what goes on. It's not just the meetings that everybody gets to see.
Yeah.
So that's in short, which was like 5 minutes, my involvement around campus.
So are there any like issues that students have brought up to you that you want to address real quick?
Yeah, the biggest issue I've seen, and this largely comes from my experience as an RA, and even things organizations have said to me, is the fact that people don't come out to events, and we're
it's hard
to
get attendance. Like kids just don't want to do it.
Yeah, almost every organization can say we're having issues with students coming out to events. So one of the ways I want to try to tackle that is to go out to the students. I feel like a lot of times we can be a little bit arrogant in our approach as organizations to say, hey, we're here, we're ready, we did all this work, now come. But instead, I think sometimes we got to get our hands dirty and really go out to students and really put ourselves out there, because it's really difficult as an organization to say, I'm going to go to Botman and Call, I'm going to go to Big Sur, and I'm going to stand at the front door and ask students to come to our events. That's not easy to do. It's a humbling experience. But as USGA president, I want to start something that's called the President Roundup. And basically what that entails is taking the president as well as, an executive board member of USGA, in addition to maybe even having people from A-Team, people from WNHU, people from, different fraternities and sororities and other organizations like Scope come out with me to a residence hall, one every month or so, maybe more, and we kind of explain what USGA is, and we also present these organizations that are a part of USGA to the residents, and that's an opportunity for them to decide, hey, I want to be a part of this, or I want to create my own organization.
Wow, that sounds great. Sounds like a great platform you got.
Yeah.
So this is Ron Pierce. Vote for him.
Vote for me.
Do you have like Facebook or anything?
Yeah,
like that?
yeah. Facebook is www.facebook.com/PierceForPrez, PRES. Twitter is at Pierce the Vote, and Instagram is at Pierce for Prez. And we're about to release an Instagram video today. And we did something a little fun for a change, so hopefully people will like it. So March 31st, get out and vote. Make sure you vote, even if you don't vote for me, but please vote for me. Please get out and vote, and make sure you utilize the money that you spend here at the university.
Yep. So March 31st, Ron Pierce, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for
so
being on the
much.
show. This is the UNH Stable, and we'll be right back.